Alright, so everybody look at this angle. You're going to see a series of questions on a level 1. The first question is going to say to name the vertex. So now the vertex is the point where the two sides of the angle meet. So can anyone tell me what they think the vertex is?
Q.
Q is correct. Pretty easy, right? Not difficult. As long as you're paying attention. And I know who is, of course. Okay, now the next question is going to be to name the sides. And let me tell you what the sides are. The sides are the two rays that form the angle. So you see how this is a ray and another ray? Okay, so what would be the name of those two rays? Full names, please. Ray. QP. Ray QP is correct.
Ray Q.
And ray QR. Does everybody get that? So usually what we say is that an angle is made of a vertex and two sides. Any questions about that? No? Okay. Pretty straightforward. Okay, next is the name. An angle is named with 3 letters. The only thing that matters is that the vertex is the second letter. So can anyone name this angle? PQR. Yes. So we don't just say PQR, we use this symbol. Does anyone know what this symbol means?
Angle.
Angle. So it's angle PQR, or what's another good answer?
RQ.
Angle RQ, whoops, P. Does everybody understand either one of those is a good answer? Any questions with that? Okay, this may not seem fancy, but you have to have it down. You have to know it. Okay, next, classify. Classify is something we've already done today. To classify means, is it acute? Is it obtuse? Is it right or is it straight? So in this one, answer me. Is it 90 degrees, more than 90 degrees, less than 90 degrees? What do you think?
More than 90.
More than 90, so the classification is going to be
Obtuse.
obtuse. Okay, good. Next, this is one that takes a little bit of skill. But I'm going to show you my technique for estimating. We want to figure out how many degrees it is. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this side, and I'm going to make a 90-degree angle off of that side. Does everybody see how that's 90 degrees? So now, if that's 90, this is a little bit more than 90, right? I'm also going to make a 180. So if this was down here, it would be 180. So now I've got this question. Is it closer to 90 or closer to 180?
90.
90.
It's closer to 90, right? So halfway would be here, right? So that would be 135. So it's closer to 135 than it is to 90. So I'm going to just kind of ballpark it. I'm going to guess 120 degrees. Does everybody get how I broke that down? Now I guarantee you, I'm almost never off by more than 5 degrees with this technique. So it's a great technique to have. I need to grab a protractor really quick. Thank you for not following me with the camera, because then we have to throw this video away. Good job. It's true. Okay, so here's how I use my protractor. There's a line or a hole in the middle. I line that up directly over the vertex, and I line the bottom of the protractor up with one of the sides of the angle. When that's there, I look along, and I see that I have 2 numbers. I see a 60 and a 120. The best method, in my opinion, is to use the number that makes sense. So we know this is an obtuse angle, right? So which one makes sense, 60 or 120? 120, because of course it's obtuse. Now technically it doesn't say exactly 120, guys. It says 119. Oh, sorry. I estimated 120 and I measured. And that is the last step. And I got 119. So how good was my estimate?
Very.
Amazingly good. Does everybody get that? Okay, so this technique can work you for a lot of angles. We're going to do another one. I would like you guys to follow along with me. Don't copy, because copying will kind of throw you off because you won't copy it accurately. Does that make sense? If you copy it different from what mine looks like, it will not be accurate work. We'll do one more. We'll keep the video going. We're going to use exactly the same prompts because level 1 prompts are going to be highly consistent. And then I'm going to show you some level 2 really quickly. All right, so let's do this angle here. Okay, so tell me, in this angle, what's the vertex? T, good. And the sides will be, I want full answers, correct answers. Ray, TS, good, and Ray, TU. Those of you who are speaking are doing excellent. I hope you guys are able to follow this. Okay, now we want to name it. And we can have 2 different names. All that matters, again, is that the vertex be the central letter. So what's one name for it? STU, angle STU, well done. Or? Angle UTS. Does this feel pretty easy?
Yeah.
I hope so. Okay, now we're going to classify. So is it more or less than 90?
Less than.
Less than, so what's the word for less than?
Acute.
Acute, because it is a cute little angle. See? It's a cute little angle. It's not a big, fat, obtuse angle. Okay, now estimate. This estimate, my favorite way to do it is to draw the 90. So the 90 is going to go pretty much like this. So more than 90 or less than 90? Less than. Is it closer to 90 or closer to 0?
90.
It's closer to 90. And then when I do, I can do a little halfway. So if that's halfway between 90 and 0, how much would this line represent?
45.
45. So is it closer to 45 or closer to 90?
45.
Slightly closer to 45, right? So if it was, so it's not that much closer to 45. It's not 50. I'm going to go with, I'm going to be like, try to be perfect. I'm saying 62. Okay? And like I said, I'm rarely off by more than 5. This is my estimate. Does anyone want to challenge me?
No.
Anyone think they can beat me?
65.
65, 65, 63? Let's see if anyone can beat me.
61.
Okay, let's see here. I like this. I like the competitiveness. All right, guys. Yeah, I don't know if you want to zoom the camera in on this. "62 degrees it is." So, what does that tell you? It tells you that this method is super strong for estimating angles. I hope you understand it. I hope you watch the video. Good luck. See you tomorrow.